Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Fucking hello, everyone. We're gonna be reviewing Fantastic Four. Before we begin, freaking Tyler and Gigawatt won't be joining us today. So instead, it's going to be a Trey today, boys. Yee! Yeah, welcome, Trey. Yeah. Oi, you there, Trey? Bah! Bah! All hell.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah.
It was fucking Discord.
Oh.
That's why. That's
Okay.
what was fucking it up. But what up, chat?
Okay. I was so confused. I was like, what? I was so confused. So you can't do Discord then, Trey?
Nah, but it's fine.
Oh,
If you
fuck.
could just tell me, what's going on.
All right.
Maybe.
All right. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. It's gonna be me and Trey doing this review today. And we are reviewing Fantastic Four First Steps.
Yeah.
Let's go and get into the review. So this is gonna be a spoiler heavy review, as always. Uh so we're gonna pretty much like spoil the entire movie. And then after all the spoilers is done, we're gonna give our our thoughts and opinions, like our pros and cons, and gonna give our final rating. And
Yeah.
yeah. And I see Mr. T is in the chat.
What up, Tyler?
I don't know if anyone else is in the chat yet, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the review. So our story begins with being in Earth 828, which is the universe of the Fantastic Four, and pretty much like our story begins with Reed and Sue just like getting ready to like to turn in for the night and shit like that. And Sue is in the bathroom, just checking on her like thing, like she's like doing a pregnancy test. Uh, like she's doing a pregnancy test, and and it turns out to be positive. So she's pregnant at the so they established that she's pregnant at the very beginning of the movie. Um, and pretty much skim ahead after that. Then we are taken to a brief summary of what the Fantastic Four have been up to. So pretty much like they get on a ABC show called the Ted Gilbert Show,
Yep.
and well, why did my name pop up? I don't know. Did you accidentally join? Here, I can remove you. I don't know why your name popped up, Tyler. But I don't know. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, like pretty much like getting back into it. Maybe click the link. These those are bad, but yeah. But but yeah, like pretty much like we go to the Ted Gilbert show, and he's like introduced in the Fantastic Four, and he's pretty much like showing off like all their clips of heroicness. So the Fantastic Four have been established for 4 years
hmm
in this timeline.
And
Um,
gotta say, already, this movie does a better job at introducing us to these characters than Superman. And there's gonna be a lot of comparisons to Superman, chat, just because obviously they're the
yeah.
two big superhero movies this month. And
Well,
this movie does it better. This already.
well, not just only like they're the biggest superhero movies of this month, but like legit Fantastic Four and Superman have the same exact story structure.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, this one does it a whole lot better
Like, for
than
one,
Superman did.
it gives us a look at their powers right at the opening. They're not getting their ass kicked. They're like, you know what? Let's show them doing their powers. Each of them doing their powers. You know, it was a better story structure. And then just flat out, this movie took itself seriously when it needed to,
Yeah,
which that alone is just better.
yeah. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, chat, that there's hardly any quips and jokes. There's some comedic moments, but it's not like what Marvel used like what Marvel
Yeah,
was
was
always
for the
doing.
last 10 years, basically, or
Yeah.
even longer than that.
Yeah, like there's comedic moments, but it's nowhere near egregious as like say, I don't know, like Captain America 4.
Superman, Captain America 4, fucking even Black Panther 2, which I saw. It was just all these superhero movies. That's one of the reasons I was getting tired of them, because it was just we had to always have clips every 5 minutes, and it started affecting DC too. What up, Metal?
Yeah, Metal, it's not over the top.
No, the humor, it takes itself seriously. Also, one of the big differences between this and Superman, the story slows down, but not to the point where it's boring.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some slow down moments, and the movie definitely needs it too. But yeah, like the whole movie, like I'm gonna tell you this right now, like a lot. I don't think a lot of people like this movie just the way that the movie is structured, because it's not really your conventional superhero story, like movie story.
Yeah, they're not do it's not a
Like
lot of crime fighting
yeah,
every scene.
there's hardly any crime fighting, aside from like the very first montage that you see,
Yeah.
where they're saving people and stuff like that. But there's like pretty much like no crime fighting in this movie at all. And it's it's mostly character building,
Yep.
which is fine.
And it's done well. It's a phase one MCU film. I was saying this when we were watching. It was like, this is a phase one, phase two Marvel movie, which was something we've needed for a while. Just a simple, decent story structure. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but I like the dynamic of the team.
Yeah.
Contrary to what you heard, this isn't MCU for the first time. At least I haven't felt that in a while.
Yeah, I haven't felt like that in this movie at all, which is nice.
Yeah.
Like I've been seeing things where like before the movie even came out, that like people were saying like, oh, Sue was gonna like belittle like the whole team and
She
just
was gonna be the
be like,
leader.
I'm gonna be better than everybody. It's not like that at all.
No.
They all do their part, as a team, or as in this movie, as a family.
Yep.
And yeah, this is definitely like hammering home the family factor, which is I honestly I like, because it's something Marvel hasn't done in quite a while. Because like a lot
Yeah.
of recent Marvel like things, like they've always been like talking down on the family unit all the
Yeah.
time.
Not just Marvel. That was a Disney thing for a while.
Yeah, yeah, just a Disney thing for a while, it's nice it's nice to like to see that they're showcasing the positives of family and the family dynamic and all that
Hmm.
stuff. I like it. I like it a lot.
Johnny was Johnny. Because I was worried, because he came out and said they were making it seem like I'm just gonna say it. He was gonna be like a male feminist type. He wasn't
Yeah,
gonna be the Johnny we know. No, he was the Johnny we know.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, with Johnny being Johnny, and like that means like what about the thing? the Thing in this movie is awesome, in my opinion.
Thing's great. I didn't
like
care for his
Thing.
little subplot, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. But I thought the Thing was cool though when he was in action. You know,
Yeah,
I liked his voice. I liked the look. I thought they got the right actor. Don't know who he is, but I know he's a dude from The Bear, right?
yeah,
Is
he's the
that
guy
what?
from the Bear. He's like one of the he's like the main guy's cousin. The one that owns the restaurant or the one that's the
Yeah,
chef. He's like his cousin. So I can't remember the guy's actual name, but yeah. Uh, I don't care about that. How was Pedro's anxiety? Is he
Pedro.
all right?
Oh my god! I will say,
All right,
as someone
Tyler.
who thinks Pedro is a piece of shit, he was fine. Honestly, he's not the best read. The best read is still the one from the '05 film, but
Yeah,
I
even
thought he
that's
was fine.
debatable, in my opinion.
Cow man, come on now, dude. That
Hey,
dude. We could have said
he's
John
sick.
Krasinski, but Marvel
Yeah,
fucked that up.
yeah,
So
I know, I know, but yeah, but yeah, like, but yeah, going what Trey is saying about Pedro Pascal being Reed Richards in this movie. Yeah, he does a decent job. I'm not gonna lie. And like he's not bland. Like I've been seeing a lot of people saying, he's like Pedro Pascal being Pedro Pascal and shit. I have seen Pedro Pascal being Pedro Pascal in The Last of Us and
Wonder Woman
Narcos
'84.
and Narcos. I have like it like he is not that in this movie at
No,
all.
he's not
He
Wonder
is
Woman '84. That's another one.
well, he was kind of having fun with that role too. He wasn't just like Pedro Pascal in that one. He was like having fun with that shit. But but yeah, like in this movie, you could tell that Pedro was having fun with the role.
Yep.
Like he wasn't sleepwalking through it. Uh, and it looked like to me that he was having fun with it. Like it looked like he was like he probably thought that like, oh wow, like this actually seems like a pretty cool character to play. Maybe I'll actually try because he actually does try in the movie. I'm not gonna lie, he
Yep.
actually does try. Uh,
I don't think, like I said, I don't think he's great, but I do think he was good. And I was worried he was just going to be basically, it was just going to be all Sue and he was just going to be there. But no, I thought he did a good job in the speech scenes when he would give a speech and
yeah,
do all the sciencey shit. I thought he did that shit fine, though I
yeah,
do think he's a retard in real life, but whatever. Notwithstanding, that notwithstanding.
Yeah, like the scenes where he has to like deliver a speech like through like a podium because like they talk because they're like always in the eyes of the public.
Yep.
So like pretty much like if like anything happens they're always like on a podium like being transparent. It's like that's another thing too is like these are the most like they established that they are the most transparent superheroes in this movie.
Yep. They
Like,
pretty much established that like right off the bat,
yeah,
like pretty much immediately.
yeah, they tell the general public the truth. They don't skim over the truth at all. I'm sure like a lot of like a lot of other superhero movies, like they could skim the truth a little bit just to not to not scare the public. They don't do that here. They
Nope.
tell they tell they tell it straight up and how it is basically, and I like it. But yeah, Reed would get up on the podium and do his little speech, and whenever he's like doing his I guess science experiments like in his lab, he'll also pretty much like say his speech on that too, and I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like the movie takes place in a futurized 1960s,
Yeah, they don't give
And
an exact year,
yeah, they don't give an
but
exact year at all, but it's set in the 60s and everything is vibrant. Like it's colorful as fuck.
and it's
And
done better in this movie than in Superman in my mind. In
I
that, even in the visuals, like it didn't bother me. I thought the visuals bothered me in the Superman. This didn't.
yeah. And yeah, like I really like to me like the movie looked like a live action Jetsons. If
Yeah,
that like if that makes sense.
and even Herbie, the like,
Little
I guess
robot.
little robot wasn't annoying. They could have gone that route and made it like overly comedic and just made it like really annoying, but they didn't go that route.
Yeah, right here, Metalog. The sideline seemed to be its own version, not even in the same universe as the other MC shit. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they do establish that this is Universe 828,
Yeah,
or
this isn't the
826.
yeah because we don't even know technically if there is the Iron Man or Tony Stark or even Howard Stark for that matter.
Yeah, yeah. They don't mention anything about other like Marvel events that happen at all.
Nope.
Uh, and like because they're not in the prime Marvel Universe 6. This isn't 616. No, this is not 616.
No, this is 828.
Yeah, it's like 828 or 826.
828 because it's
828.
Jack Kirby's birthday.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Trey. Thank you. It was 82 something. Yeah, no, this is not 616. This is definitely 828. And pretty much like back to like the story and shit like that. So pretty much like Ted Gilbert is given the 4 years prior to how the Fantastic Four came to be. Like like they were four scientists that went up to space, got hit by a cosmic rays. They got superpowers, and they started to save people. Uh, they defeated Mole Man, and then Mole Man became like a reformed like person after their encounter, and
Yep.
like and I like Mole Man in this movie.
Yeah, was he? I'll say he's a good actor, but he basically was just, if you've seen Cobra Kai, he
He's
was basically
Stingray.
he's Stingray. Yeah,
He's
he's basically,
Stingray.
but he works. I thought he still works in this movie. He wasn't in it too much. I think he had like much more scenes apparently that were cut, but he was fine for the role he had in this movie.
Yeah. Mole Man became a Sue Richard sip. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He did. Yeah,
yeah.
he trusted Sue. He didn't trust Reed at all. And
No.
he tells you how he feels about Reed in the movie, which is kind of funny. Like him and Reed like encounter like later on in the movie, and like Mole Man is like saying like, "Yeah, you fucking suck."
Yeah, you fucking suck.
And Reed is just like, "What the hell, dude?"
I thought they had a funny dynamic, if I'm being
Yeah, they
honest.
did. Oh man, but yeah,
And
what were you gonna say, Trey?
I was just gonna say, like, chat, I just want to make this clear. I'm not a Fantastic Four guy. I have never liked them. And I'm more of a Superman guy. Y'all know. That's my arguably favorite character side with Batman. I should not be liking this. And I have been shitting on Marvel for a long time. So for me to come out and be like, yeah, this was decent, it's kind of crazy.
Was Johnny gay like they said? No,
No.
we already established this, Mr. T.
He was-
No, he's not.
He has a thing for Silver Surfette. And
Yeah.
that's my only negative, Chad, is pretty much Silver Surfette. That's about it.
Yeah, he's got a thing for Shia LaBeouf in this movie. Yeah, it's like one of the scenes that kind of like made me like chuckle a little bit. He's like, It's like, why do I gotta? It's like, why do I always gotta hurt? Like kill the hot alien chicks?
Yeah, that was funny. Joseph Quinn was pretty good, and I thought that he made up for because he was unfortunately in Gladiator 2. So I'm happy he bounced back with this. So
Yeah, like I was shocked because like you told me that was the same guy that was Eddie Munson in Stranger Things.
yep,
And I was
yep,
shocked. I
yep.
didn't even know that was him at all, dude. Like the guy. I think this guy is gonna end up being a really fucking good actor. I think he's
Yeah,
gonna end up being a chameleon of an actor.
yeah, because it seems like he could play different roles.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he had to be in Gladiator 2, but that's not his fault. But yeah, and he's good in this, and I'm interested to see what he does again as Johnny.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what he does in the future. Yeah. But yeah, like pretty much like going back to the overall story of the movie. So they established that the Fantastic Four are basically celebrities. They are Marvel's first family. So like pretty much like the whole public loves them. Uh, and like whenever like they go out in public, like even Ben, whenever he goes out in public and like the kids are saying saying like, hey, hey, pick up that car, pick up that car. He's like, so
Yep.
for this car right here, is like, all right. He's like, he tries to lift up the car. He's like acting like he can't lift it up. He's like, oh, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. He's like, no, pick it up, pick it up. And then he actually picks it. He actually
Yeah,
does pick it
I
up.
like that scene.
I like that.
That's the thing to me. I like those little scenes. He has a little subplot where he likes this girl, Natasha Lyonne, who, if you've seen American Pie, she's Tara Reid's friend in that movie. She's like his love interest. There's like a little thing there. To me, that's the only part of the movie I didn't care for. I felt like if you're gonna give Thing a subplot, I would have rather it been something else. But
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, like what Trey said, yeah, like they try to give him a romantic subplot, and it kind of doesn't really go anywhere.
no,
Like
not at all.
they kind of like they bring it up, and then like they forget about it for quite a while. And then whenever like Galactus is like coming in, they like he goes to a church and like sees her there, and then they bring it back up then, and then they don't really do anything with it.
No, yeah, it wasn't needed, but I still liked him as a Thing.
Yeah, I definitely liked him as a thing. But yeah, like pretty much like after the whole Ted Gilbert thing, like the family is having dinner. Herbie is cooking food, and Ben is stepping in and be like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty good, but how about a little bit of this?" Like pretty much like Ben is saying, "Yeah, your food's good, little robot dude, but it fucking sucks compared to my cooking expertise." So Ben basically just ends up cooking the food. He starts
Yeah,
shit. I like it. Like so like pretty much like they're cooking food. They're getting ready to have dinner. Uh, and they're wondering where Sue and Reed are at, and Reed are coming in, and and pretty much like they're waiting for them to have dinner.
yeah,
They're wanting to eat because they're fucking hungry, or at least like Johnny's hungry as shit, and Ben is like telling him like, "Hey man, be patient, be patient." He's like, "Nah, where are I'm hungry." so so they all eat as a family. Like they don't like they don't just eat on their own. Like they all come together as a family to eat and all that shit. Um and pretty much like this is the reveal that they're gonna give to the family, that "Hey, we're pregnant," basically.
Yep.
Like Reed and Sue were acting weird, and Ben pretty much like says right outright, saying, "Oh, you're pregnant." Uh, so like they try like at first they try to hide it, like they try to like mask it, but Ben saw right through them, and said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, like Sue's pregnant. You're gonna have a baby," and like so like basically like that's where the whole family is like saying, "Dude, like we're gonna be like the best uncles ever, dude." And
Yeah.
I like I don't know, I like it. Like a like Johnny is like, dude, I'm gonna be an uncle, man.
Yeah. Like I thought this scene was really well done.
Yeah, and and pretty much like and pretty much like after this, then Reed starts to go a little bit overboard. Reed becomes a overprotective parent.
Yep.
And what I mean by that is that since he has superpowers and shit like that, he starts baby proofing the world. Like he has he like builds like his old like freaking police force and shit like that to go fight crime for him and shit because like they're about to have a kid and and he's like, nah, I can't have like any of these supervillains like end up like just like crash the party and crap like that. So he starts like literally baby proofing the world. At first, at first it starts out within the house. Like he starts like uh like to like to child proof the outlets and crap like that. Make sure that knives aren't at like reach so the child can get to them.
Yeah.
Make sure that the cupboards, like the kid can't like I can't get into the, uh damn, cupboards and shit like that. Uh, just like just being an overall overprotective parent, and I don't mind it. I really
I
don't,
don't either.
because like, I think Reed will actually do something like that if he
Y-
like
yeah. Because yeah, this is his first kid, and it's like he wants to try to make sure he does it right, kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants to make sure he wants to get it right, and he wants to protect the child, which is fine. And that's another thing too is that, like, whenever, like, they do the whole family dynamic thing in this movie, like, it's really well done, and and like, freaking oh, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Like, it's not like, they don't, like, go the whole, like, "fuck family" type thing and shit,
Yeah.
like family is a burden type thing. No, no, they actually, like, be like, "Yeah, I wanna be a good dad," and crap like that.
Hmm.
I wanna be a good parent. I wanna I wanna make sure the kid has a good future and crap like that. I don't know,
Yeah. Like,
like
it's just nice to see Wild, considering it's modern Disney.
yeah, it's modern Disney. Yeah, it's just nice to see that they're, like, not trying to bring down the family unit as they were doing before. I don't know, me. But anyway, pretty much like shortly after that, Reed starts to get recordings. So pretty much like he starts to get recordings from an unknown from an unknown from an unknown language in like somewhere out in space because like Reed is like monitoring is like still monitoring space and all that stuff. Uh, so he's like like he gets like recordings from like an unknown language from space, and he doesn't know like what it's saying at all. It's like speaking another language. So Johnny then sees these recordings and he takes it upon himself to try and translate them. Uh, so pretty much like Johnny is tasked to translate these recordings, which he doesn't translate them until I would say near the end of the movie. Right,
Yeah,
Trey?
yeah, towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end, he doesn't get him translated until, like, towards the end. But, yeah, like, pretty much, like, Reed is also showing, Johnny his new science project about teleportation, uh, and feel better, Tyler, I'll have it muted. Okay.
Oh, good,
Uh,
bro.
oh, man. Darn, no Tyler and Gigawatt the stream. I can't call you guys to. Oh, oh, the stream. I'm seeing this Tuesday, so I don't want to hear spoilers. Ah, it's too damn bad, Gravy.
But,
Unmuted
uh,
right now.
I mean, it's gonna be a praise gravy. Surprisingly, I'm
Well, he
shocked.
said he's gonna go see it Tuesday. He doesn't want spoilers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I'm just saying I'm shocked because I was expecting to be screaming about this movie too, like Superman.
yeah.
But here we are.
But yeah, like pretty much like right here is whatever Reed is showing Johnny his new project about teleportation. So he like teleports an egg to the other side of the lab. Um and it pretty much like after it's done, it kills the power. Because this project consumes a lot of power and it ends up like killing all their power inside the house. They gotta reset the breaker, and so it's then after that, then Johnny goes to translate the recordings. Then Sue is like checking to see if like Reed is doing his part to like tend to the baby's needs, like building a crib and stuff like that. And she's shocked to see Herbie just building a crib and crap like that. So pretty much Reed she wanted Reed to do all the tasks, but he ends up saying like, yeah, like I got Herbie like doing all that stuff while I can focus on like all this other stuff over here too, and stuff like that. So you get like a sense that Reed is like uh like just doing over hours, just doing science, just just doing like science projects and crap like that, like a teleportation device, and he tasked the little robot dude to tend to like what the baby has needs, like the crib and
Yeah,
and plugging up all the stuff, and Reed is like also scared too, because he doesn't want the baby to have any cosmic radiation at all. So he built like this thing for the baby to make sure that he doesn't be born with powers, because he doesn't want him to be like them. He wants him to be normal. Uh, and they so he builds like this little thing, like he's like checking for cosmic radiation in him, and it says, and the machine says no anomalies. Uh, but later on, it gets revealed that yeah, he actually does have powers.
yeah,
He was just he was just able to make sure that's hidden from everybody. So
yeah. He starts off like a normal baby.
yeah, but yeah, pretty much but yeah, they're just checking on the baby, and then this is where Ben is like out in the public and just getting cookies, and like some guys like saying, hey man, what time is it? He's like, I don't really say that. I'll say the thing, say the thing. It's like trying to get him to say it's it's clobbering time. And like Ben's like saying, like, oh, it's just from a cartoon, old man. Like it's not me. And this is where the scene where he picks up the car for the kids is where we're
Yeah,
introduced to his love interest. That doesn't really go anywhere.
that yeah
Uh,
doesn't go anywhere. But it was cool seeing him be like the neighborhood hero because
yeah,
that's the one thing even in like the '05 movie they kind of did right was they always had him like play to the kids and kind of just play to the town type of deal.
yeah,
And I do like in this one they don't harp on his look because I think that has been overdone. Oh, he's sad about how he looks. It's like let's do something different this time around.
yeah. Like he's not really moping about how he looks. Like this is like 4 years like into their careers of being the Fantastic Four. So he's already accepted who he is by now,
Yep.
which is fine. So you don't get like the whole like I wish I was a human again type thing. I mean, I'm sure like a lot of people would like to see that, but this is way after he got
It wouldn't make any sense for him to still be like that because people know what he looks like. They're not making fun of his looks anymore. Because yeah, there was a period that happened, but no, they know who he is now. The kids love him. Oh, it's like, oh, it's this big, strong guy. Of course, the kids are gonna love him.
yeah, yeah. And this is pretty much like where so also like right here like after the whole like him being introduced to his love interest and stuff like that. So the next scene after that is him back in the is like back in the Baxter building, and this is where this is like they see cop fly by, and Ben is like saying like, all right, let's get to work, and Reed's like, no, that's something I'm working on, bro. It's like pretty much like we're gonna have like these little drones that's like fighter battles for us and shit, because we don't have to like fight anymore and stuff like that. So because Reed wants to focus on
The family and the
the family,
kids.
the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and it makes sense plot wise. Like Reed would want to. I mean, and he's been doing it for 4 years, and he didn't have
Yeah.
a kid, so it's like,
Yeah.
and
But it's also here where Silver Surfer shows up as well.
yep, the
Uh,
arrival of Silver Surfer Shalabal.
yeah, yeah, this is where Shella Ball shows up, and so uh, Reed, Reed tells Johnny to go check it out. So he goes to check it out. Sees like, oh, it's like some metal chick on a surfboard is coming down. It's like, I wonder what's going on here. So the Silver Surfer then goes to Times Square. They all meet up in Times Square, and this is where she's like saying like are you this world's protectors, and like are you this world's protectors and crap, and pretty much like hold your loved ones close, and and like just like rejoice for your time is short. And she then spouts the line saying, I herald the beginning, I herald the end, I herald Galactus. So
Yep,
it's right here where like we we first get we first get the name drop of Galactus, and pretty much like like everybody is like kind of like scared. Let's say, who's this Galactus guy? Like we don't know who he is. The Fantastic Four then like reading them then decide to uh finish up the Excelsior, which is their spaceship.
yep,
Uh, so they decide to go back up into space and see about this Galactus guy. I can see if they can reason with him, uh, and to say and like this to and like pretty much like to ask him to spare the planet. Uh, so so then Reed and the family finish up the spacesuits that they were working on, and they finish up the finishing touches on the Excelsior, and this excites Johnny and Ben because they wanted to go back up into space, and Reed has been like postponing it because the kid he wants to focus on the child.
Yep.
But uh, since Galactus is a thing now, he's like, okay, we got to go up into space and see what this whole thing is about. So Reed then finishes up the spacesuits. He made Johnny's spacesuit flame retardant. So that Johnny can like to go flame on in space. But whenever he does go flame on, like it uses up a lot of his oxygen intake.
Yeah, because to
so
make the fire.
Yeah. So like I think they said like if he goes flame on, you only get like 10 minutes of like oxygen.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, about 10 minutes. Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, like pretty much like they're getting ready to go into space. Ben tried to go and say I guess goodbye or just like or just meet up with the with the love interest, but he ends up not going through with it. So he goes back to the Baxter building.
Yep.
And like that's like another thing that we say that they kind of don't really fully commit to this like love plot line because Ben just doesn't go through with it.
He doesn't go through with. I don't know if maybe they felt like they're gonna save that for another movie, but then it's like, why even put it? Then why put it in this one?
Yeah,
that's my only thing.
It just felt like it was just there, basically.
Yeah, and I get the idea they wanted to give Thing a plot, a subplot, which is fine because he usually sometimes has a subplot in these movies.
Yeah,
but they could have did something else, or make her like an ex-girlfriend or something, or someone he knew, and maybe they could have build up to that more.
Yeah, something like that. But pretty much like throughout this whole thing, like pretty much like after all that, they then start the launch sequence on the Excelsior to make their journey through space, and pretty much like they like have this FTL drive up in space waiting for them so they can go into hyperspace to get to Galactus's last known location, because Reed was tracking where Galactus was, because he could he was seeing what planets were being destroyed.
Yeah.
And he could track them that way. So they then take the FTL drive to Galactus's last known position, and pretty much like when they get out of hyperdrive, like they encounter a planet. And I think at first that they were saying like, oh, like is Galactus down there, or is he the planet? And pretty much like they get there right whenever Galactus is just destroying this fucking thing. They see the full force of destruction firsthand of what this guy can do.
That was cool. That was pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
And he wasn't a fucking fart cloud.
No, he was not. No, like Galactus was like in this ship. Like it kind of looks like I hate that I'm going to compare this to one of Michael Bay's Transformers movie, but he kind of looks like Shockwave in the Bay Former movie. You know, the little worm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that in my opinion.
And I don't know how anyone could say Rise of the Silver Surfer is better than this. It's not. The only thing better from that movie is Silver Surfer. That's the only thing better.
Yeah. So pretty much like Reed like the family sees this like giant ship just coming out of a planet, just destroying the shit out of it. And so they try to go in stealthily, like after seeing that giant thing. So Reed then says, Sue, make us invisible. So she turns the whole ship invisible, and that does and it's pretty much revealed that that doesn't really work with Galactus because this ship can just spot him
Yep.
right off the bat. So he spots the ship, puts him into a tractor beam to bring him aboard his own ship. So like like the Silver Surfer comes out and she goes like Galactus wants to see you. So like follow me basically. So they're inside Galactus' ship and just like walking through his ship. I just like and like they ended up getting to him and he is massive. This is probably the best looking Galactus.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's like the very first time that he's showed like in live action. Like I'm not counting that fucking space cloud shit. I'm not counting that
Yeah.
bull crap.
Yeah, that doesn't count. No.
This is actually Galactus in this movie, and he is. Oh my god, he looks amazing.
He looks good. I like the voice. Like, and some people are complaining, oh, why isn't he planet size? I'm like, if you actually read the comics, he's not planet size all the time.
No,
He's more kaiju size generally. He doesn't. The planet size thing is rare,
yeah,
and I know that's the thing more people know him as, but that's not something he does all the time. He's more just taller when he goes on Earth, kind of like in this movie.
yeah, he's like a lot. Yeah, when he gets on Earth, like he is kaiju sized, most definitely. He's fucking tall as hell. But yeah, pretty much so then they encounter Galactus for the first time. Oh yeah, Metalog, yeah, for sure. They spent more money and time on Galactus than most of the other CGI. Yep.
Oh yeah, he looked
That's
good.
money
Even
well
though
spent on that. Oh god, I'll give him that.
I'll admit I didn't watch this in the theater, but for the copy I watched,
man. Oh, I saw this in theaters.
I still think it looked. I could tell he looked good.
Yeah, I saw this movie in theaters, and he looks way better on the big screen. But yeah, he does look good. But pretty much like right here is whenever they encounter Galactus, and they try to negotiate, and so like pretty much like then Galactus sees that Sue is pregnant, and he can sense that the baby is a baby of cosmic power.
Yeah,
And this pretty much like gets a reaction out of Reed because he was saying like no, I did everything I could to experiment on the boy. He's normal. I ran all kinds of tests. The baby's normal. He's not like us at all. And well, then Galactus then says that he was just hiding it from you. But the baby is of cosmic power. And because the baby is of cosmic power, Galactus then wants the baby so that he could take his spot in destroying the world again destroying worlds because he wants to
pass on his power.
He wants to pass on the the hunger because he wants to get rid of it.
Because he's tired of the burden.
Yeah, he's tired of it. He's tired of the burden. So he wants to pass it on to this kid so that he could be free of this I'm going to call it curse.
Yeah, curse. It's essentially a curse because a lot of people think Galactus is evil, like a dark side or a Thanos. No, he's more like a force of nature. It doesn't matter what side you're on. He is just Galactus who eats worlds.
Yeah, he doesn't want to,
Not
but
necessarily, yeah, he doesn't want it,
he
but he
he
kind of
he,
has to.
he has to. Uh, but yeah, he was like but yeah, he's like telling him like he's gonna like he'll spare the world if you give up the baby, and then Pedro or Reed and Sue are saying, nah, hell no, we're not giving up our kid, fuck that. So they try to so then they say to hell with the deal, and they try to attack Galactus, and that proves to be useless.
Yep.
uh so so then like they try to make a run forward back to the ship to get out and run out of here. Uh and like because they don't know like like how to defeat this dude, and plus the Silver Surfer is here, is
Yeah.
whooping their ass as well. Like they don't know what the hell to do. So they're just like, okay, we got to get out. We got to get back to Earth. We gotta regroup. We gotta figure out a plan to do something about this guy. So so they get back to the ship. They run away. Silver Surfer chases them, and they're rushing to the FTL drive. They get there. They get into hyperspace. The Silver Surfer is still right on their ass, chasing through hyperspace. Eventually they get the bright idea to exit out of hyperspace where a black hole is at, to try and lure the Silver Surfer to the black hole, uh to trap her in there, and they say that she'll be trapped in there for like a month, so like she'll be indisposed for like a month. uh and then like they end up getting out of the black hole by slingshotting around the star to get back to Earth. And also Sue gives birth to the baby here too.
Yep. Yeah, this is where Franklin's born.
Yeah, yeah, this is where Franklin's born. Like they're in this chase scene, and and it's a cool scene too, man. I like the scene. Uh,
Yeah, because you
uh,
feel like like they're all trying to survive. She's trying to give birth, and then they're also trying to outrun Silver Surfette.
yeah, and also they got to deal with a black hole.
Yep, a black hole. It's like, yeah, I think the scene was done well.
Yeah,
And I don't
yeah,
know how people could say there was no character development at all. Johnny gets a whole arc.
yeah, yeah. Johnny gets a whole arc. Uh, Pretty much like everybody gets a whole arc in this movie.
Yeah.
Like the family is always together. Like it's not like the 2005 movie where like they're separated most of the time, just like doing
Yeah.
their own things. Like Johnny is like motocrossing and shit.
Yeah. John, and
There's
then
none of that in here.
and Reed's just doing science shit. The Thing's moping, you know.
Yeah, and Sue is banging Doctor Doom. Wait, what?
Yeah, that was a plot point. Yeah.
Yep, yes, it was. But yeah, so they slingshot around the black hole. They get back to Earth, and the public is like cheered, be like, "Oh, you guys defeated Galactus, man! Yeah, way to go!" And like pretty much like they get on the podium and they say, "Yeah, no, we didn't actually defeat Galactus. Like we try to." like there was a deal. It's like, well, what was the deal? It's like, well, like Galactus wanted us to give up our son to save the planet, and too it was a too high of a price. We couldn't do it. And so then this is where the public starts to turn on them.
Yeah.
So the public starts to turn on them because like they view it as being selfish. Uh like you guys just like wanted to like you guys just wanted to like make sure your son was safe, but you guys didn't actually like make sure that the whole earth was safe and stuff like that. So they're starting to like turn on them. They view it as being selfish. Uh but but uh but it's not like that at all. It's not like them being selfish. It's just they'll wanting to wanting I like after seeing their son, they like saying, "No, like, we're not gonna give up our son." It's just parental instincts at that point. Uh, it's like, "No," it's like, "No, like, we're not giving up our son. Screw that." Uh, but if Franklin became a new world destroyer, how could it be guaranteed that he wouldn't destroy Earth? Yeah, exactly, Metal. Like if yeah, like if like how could it be guaranteed? But yeah, like the world could be spared then, but like if Franklin took the throne, then how long would Earth have then? But eh, but but anyway, like the general public is outraged. Like in fairness, they could have just made another one. What? Okay.
Like, I get the idea because, yeah, you don't know if he might be benevolent for a bit, but what if he does get that hunger?
Yeah. But the general public is angry at him for not putting the Earth first before them and crap like that. But for the Reed and Sue, it was just parental instinct. They didn't want to give up their son because what parent would? Uh, uh, and pretty much like well, like is like they think that they can stop Galactus. Uh, they think that they can stop Galactus um, from destroying the Earth. Uh, but it doesn't come until later on. Like like Johnny and Ben think that they can stop him. Reed is just like, I don't know if we can stop this dude.
Yeah,
Like,
Reed is being like a realist.
yeah, like, 'cause, like he's like worked out like all the scenarios. He's like saying like, I don't know if we could actually stop this guy because Sue, Johnny, and Ben were saying like, hey Reed, like, oh, I go, we want your like input on this. Like, what do you think that we should do to stop this guy? And like Reed is just like, I don't know if we can. uh, but yeah, like pretty much like then eventually Reed gets an epiphany to where he thinks he can perhaps like teleport the Earth to some other galaxy.
Yeah.
Because with the teleportation device that he built for like moving an egg to, like across the room, like he thinks that he could teleport the Earth if he builds these teleportation devices all over the world. So he so like pretty much like around the clock he's like telling the world like, hey, like to stop Galactus, we gotta build these teleportation devices like throughout the whole world of like every region of the globe, and we're gonna try and move our planet to another star system, and like that way Galactus wouldn't find us for billions of years. Uh, so they have like what 36 hours to build it.
Yep, 36 hours.
Yeah, like 36 hours to build it. If I remember right, in the comics, Reed's father is an alternate dimensional scientist himself, and so that could be where he got the idea for teleportation. Could be. I don't really know. I don't really know anything about Fantastic Four lore, but yeah, I don't know. Could be. I don't know. but but yeah, like pretty much like Reed, like pretty much like Reed gets the idea, like it gets the idea to teleport the Earth to another star system. Uh, so they build yeah, fake fan up subscribe. Yeah, that's right.
Hashtag fake fan.
So they build these teleportation devices. Once they're built, like Galactus is like just passing up Mars, like right where they get done being built, and they try to power it on, and Silver Surfer comes in, destroys all the teleportation devices except for one in Times Square, New York. So Reed's plan is thwarted. So then they have the idea to lure Galactus to Times Square to teleport him somewhere like in another galaxy, like to hopefully be gone for a long time. But yeah, they try to lure him with the baby. Galactus, like they pretty much like Galactus gets to Earth. He sees that the baby is in Times Square. He starts to go to Times Square. Johnny and Ben try to slow him down. Johnny shoots a fireball at him, like at his eyes, like so that he couldn't see. So then that they could swap the baby out for a fake like baby carrier.
Yeah.
So they move Franklin over to somewhere safe, and they put in a fake baby carrier, and hopefully Galactus didn't notice. And as Galactus is just getting his just recovering from being impaired for a second, he sees that the baby carrier is right there, so he starts to walk towards it. He's almost there, and he then stops. He just needed one more foot to be on the teleportation device so they could open it and send his ass packing, but he then stops and looks around, and he sees that Franklin is in the Baxter building, and he's like, clever little bugs.
And I like the way they evacuate the city in this movie. It's done so much better.
Yeah. The way they evacuate the city is like they all take them to like Subterranea, like Mole Man's territory.
Because there's a part where he comes by and talks to Sue and the family.
And
Reed,
he like stops by to like on Sue and stuff. But I didn't really mention that part because it didn't really seem important like to address right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, anyway, like Galactus then sees Franklin in the Baxter building. He then starts to head his way towards there. They try to stop him. They can't do anything to stop him. Ben even like gets a like this like crane. Like what was it? Like a
It's
wrecking
like
ball?
wrecking ball, yeah.
Yeah, like a wrecking ball. Yeah, he gets like this wrecking ball, and he tries to like hit Galactus with it. Galactus just catches it, throws it, and launches Ben all the way out in space.
Yep. He just said fuck Ben.
Yeah,
Yeet.
dude, he launched his ass out in space, dude. Like pretty much like Galactus is just like just gives no fucks.
No.
Yeah, like he
Galactus,
doesn't
like
he
when he
doesn't
really
fight him. Like
no.
Galactus doesn't really fight him because like he's just like, oh wait,
He sees them.
like
He
what are
sees
these
those
guys gonna
bugs.
do? Yeah, he just sees them as bugs. Like he doesn't really fight. Like he just like what the hell are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, he's like, you pitiful humans. I like your. He's like, I like your heart, but it's stupid at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like you're not doing anything. I did like when he first arrived in the city. That was done well. When he gets out of his chair, and like the portal thing opens for when he gets into the city.
Yeah.
I thought that was done well. Versus what did Rise of Silver Surfer do? He's a fart cloud where you can kind of see his head in one scene, and like in a shadow.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, pretty much like he gets he ends up getting the baby, and he's gonna like take him to the throne to like let him have the throne of being the next world eater or
Yeah.
world destroyer. Sue, like this is where Sue comes in and says like, "Get your hands off my child," and uses her light abilities to push Galactus towards the teleporter, and she's using like all of her power to do this. Like it's
Yeah.
like she's just like she's not doing it alone. Like Galactus is like fighting it the whole time, and there was a point like where Galactus was like hanging on to a building, and Ben just like Ben comes in, and he just takes out the pillars of the building, so that Galactus could like lose his bearing for a second, because
Yeah.
he was just like holding on to it, so he didn't so he couldn't get pushed anymore. But then Ben like brings down the building he was holding on to, and so Sue then starts to push him again, and Galactus is just like, "Oh crap, I'm getting pushed." So they start to push him and push him and push him. And Johnny opens up the teleportation teleportation device, and the portal opens, and they try to shove him in the portal. Sue pushes them in, and once she did that, then she like pretty much like used up all of her powers, and she starts to like get a nosebleed, and she just like faints.
Yeah.
And then like so because she can't finish pushing Galactus like more into the portal, he then starts to break out of the portal, and Johnny tries to sacrifice himself to push Galactus back into the portal, and then the Silver Surfer comes in and pushes Johnny out of the way, and then she proceeds to push Galactus back into the portal. And
this scene is highly contested by some people.
Yeah, like this is the scene where people say like, "Oh, this is like MCU and crap like that," or
Just
like
two mothers
or
or whatever. Because two mothers, which is the rage.
Yeah, I don't know, like I don't really buy the like. I don't really see that, but whatever. I guess it's a
And
matter of perspective
and I
on
thought
this
the
one.
whole family was, and some people also didn't like it because Galactus was beaten when he really wasn't. He was
No,
pushed in a
he's not. No,
portal.
no. Galactus is not beaten. All right, like Galactus is a temporary, like out of commission. Like his ass is coming back. He is not defeated by no means.
No, no, he got pushed into a portal. That's it.
Yeah, I know some people would say that a scene with Sue holding or pushing Galactus would be a female power moment, but even Gary said that Sue Storm is the most powerful member of the Fantastic Four. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the truth. People don't admit. Yeah, she's the most powerful member in terms of power scaling.
yeah. But yeah, like pretty much like this is where basically the like our like that was basically our climax, and then from there they go back, so he'll be like Thanos, so he'll be in Secret Wars. I don't know if he'll be in Secret Wars, but he's gonna be like Thanos. Like
He's coming back.
he's
He'll
coming
come
back.
back.
He's gonna
Yeah.
be the next big bad. Uh but yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be in Secret Wars or not, but he will come back at some point. Probably in another Fantastic Four movie, or maybe in another Avengers movie whenever they get to it.
Yep.
But yeah, he is coming back. And I think I think after his encounter with the Fantastic Four, he's gonna make sure that nobody's gonna survive
Yep.
after that. uh, but yeah, man, but yeah, pretty much like that was our climax, and so it goes back to the Ted Gilbert show where they're going to talk about like the defeat of Galactus, and like how he got thwarted and crap like that. And they were also going to introduce Franklin as the new member, and Sue and Reed were saying, "Nah, like we're not going to introduce him as a new member of the Fantastic Four. Like he's just gonna like be his own person. Like we want him to grow up to have a normal life."
Yeah.
Uh, so I forgot. I forgot to mention. Sue died also.
Yeah, she died temporarily.
Yeah, she died. Yeah. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, she died, and her son brought her back to life. Little CGI baby.
The baby did not look good. It did not look good. I can't deny that. Yeah, it did not. And they were trying to say, "Oh no, it was a real baby." I'm like, nigga, please, nah.
Yeah, like if the bad thing I gotta say about the movie is that if like the CGI baby is bad. I mean, like I'm fine with it because like Galactus.
That's what I mean. If that's
was
my only
fucking
gripe,
good.
yeah, Galactus looked good. Like if that's
Yeah,
my only
dude.
gripe, and then maybe like the thing subplot, but even then it didn't necessarily like. Oh, it felt like it didn't need to be there, but I wasn't like angry it was there. I guess is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Yeah, like but yeah, I discovered when Galactus' origin was written in 1969. Nice.
69 dudes.
No, dude. I don't think about it at the moment, but remember the scene when Galactus was pulling Reed like a rubber band and he stretched a bit? Reed was using his power at almost the same length when rescuing his son. Yeah.
I think the other gripe, and I will agree with some people, I wish Reed did a bit more like unique stretching with his powers. I do feel like it was just swinging around a little bit. I would have liked.
Yeah, he was definitely just swinging around, but they didn't really like. I didn't mind him like not focusing on his powers. They just
Yeah.
focused on him being the smartest man
Smart.
alive.
Yeah, I will agree. I did like
So
that.
I thought they did that good, like really well. Uh, uh, but yeah, like pretty much, like pretty much like when they go to the Ted Gilbert show, like they then get an alert and they start to and like they go into crime fighting action and they do a gag on this thing that goes so long, man. I did not like this gag.
Yeah, because I'll just jump ahead. The credits, mid-credit scene is they show Doom, and I'm assuming, I think me and Calman both assume it's RDJ's Doom,
Yeah.
setting up Doomsday, holding Franklin, and Sue walks in. That should have been the ending.
But he's not holding Franklin. He's not holding Franklin. Like Franklin,
Oh no,
like
he's
Sue,
looking at
like
Franklin.
Sue,
I think he's just looking at him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Sue is like what like Sue like is like reading Franklin a book. Then she walks to the kitchen to bring him some lunch. She comes back to Dr. Doom like hanging out with Franklin. Franklin is like touching his face. And
And he
then
has his
and it
helmet
ends.
off.
Do what?
He has his mask off or helmet off.
Yeah. Yeah, he has his like mask off, and like Ben is like touching his face, or not Ben, but Franklin is touching his face, and then the movie just ends at like right there.
That should have been the ending, not the gag ending we got.
Yeah, the gag ending we got was them trying to put a baby carrier in the car, or
It went on.
or no, a car seat in the car.
The car seat, yeah.
Yeah, that was the gag.
And it went on way too long. I was like, okay. Yeah, you could have just ended with a Doom like stinger. I think that would have worked better.
You don't see his face, Tyler, but
No,
we're assuming that it's him. Yeah.
Yeah, some people are trying to say, oh, that maybe like he'll use the baby to make RDJ his face. I'm like, no, I think it's just RDJ. They just didn't want to show him yet.
Yeah.
I think that's all it was.
Yeah.
Supposedly this movie is supposed to lead into Doomsday, so that's how I saw it.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to lead into Doomsday. Yeah. Because at the end of the movie it says the Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Yep.
But yeah, like pretty much like that was Fantastic Four, the first steps. And I like, and I'll go ahead and give my pros and cons first.
All right.
I like the way the movie is shot. I like the whole 60s aesthetic to it. The like the futurized 60s aesthetic to it. It looked like a live action Jetsons, which I loved. It's kind of weird to say, but this movie was more hopeful than Superman.
That's gonna be one of my pros too, Count. Oh my god, this movie was way more hopeful than Superman. Oh, you want to know another thing? Really quick, comparing it to Superman, there's not a million characters in this movie. There's not some other fucking team that you're thrown in and you got to follow. There's nothing like, oh, Lex has a pocket universe and you're just kind of supposed to accept it. They explain things. They actually explain things. They actually don't, like I said, don't have other characters you have to focus on. The Fantastic Four were the focal point of the movie. Through and through. Even if you didn't like it, you have to admit that.
Yeah. But yeah, like freaking like I thought this movie was more hopeful than Superman. And this movie is also like this movie like does the same exact story beats as James Gunn's Superman. This movie does it way fucking better.
Mm-hmm. It's paced better.
And like there's like to me like I didn't really feel like there was any dull moments.
No, it moved quick. I remember watching it the first time. I was like, wow, that went quick.
Yeah. Like the movie is like an hour and 55 minutes, I believe.
It felt like an hour and a half, if
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Yeah. It is well paced. I like the pacing. The soundtrack wasn't too bad. I like the
No,
soundtrack.
it wasn't like anything like great. Obviously, like I wouldn't put it up there with like the Man of Steel score, but it was good.
Yeah. And like freaking I like the characters like Johnny, Ben, Sue, and Reed. I liked all of them. They had a great family dynamic in the film. I believed them as a family.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby have really good chemistry because like I think that they were actually fucking on set, but just because of like all the interviews I've been seeing out there has been coming out, like I think like and also Vanessa Kirby is actually pregnant in real life.
I do think there's
I,
something there. I'm
I
with you,
think something's
Cowman. I
going
think
on.
there's. I know we like to sell Pedro's gay. Obviously, I can't say the other word I actually think is, but come on now. They're fucking. There's a clip out there of her like grabbing Pedro like by the neck. I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
something
dude,
there.
yeah, dude.
There's
Like they got,
something there, bro.
yeah, dude. There's something there. There's something going on there. I mean, like, but yeah, they got good chemistry. I'm not gonna lie on that, but yeah. Oh shit. Oh man. But yeah, like my I also like the cinematography in this movie too. Like it was filmed very 60s style, like
Yeah. I thought
like
if you saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, right?
yeah.
It was shot like that, where you felt like you were in the '60s in a weird way.
Yeah. And and like my cons would be like the subplot, like the romantic subplot didn't like was very weak. It didn't really go anywhere. What else? I don't really have a whole lot of cons. Like, um, I think another con would be like shit. I can't really think of anything else, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, like okay, like like the CGI, like some of the bad
The baby.
CGI, like the
Yeah.
baby. Silver Surfer wasn't really great either.
Silver,
like
especially you
CGI
compare
wise.
it to like this movie came out in 1991, but T2.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Also,
T2 still like fucking has great
even like the
CGI.
Silver Surfer effects from the 2007 movie looked better.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, like I think most of the budget for the CGI went to making Galactus,
Oh yeah.
which is fine for me.
Yeah. But if you're like, because everyone's wanting Galactus, might as well put all your eggs in that basket, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like for my final rating, I'm gonna give this a fantastic.
All right. I guess I'll start with cons first because I don't have a lot. I agree with you. The baby looked terrible. I even think some of the Fantastic car didn't look great, if I'm being honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there were some moments I'm like, looks a little iffy. And I agree with you about the babies, not the baby, the Thing subplot. I didn't really care for that either. But outside of that, I don't really have a lot of cons. Strangely enough, I thought it was a movie was gonna be all cons for me, but it doesn't.
Same, dude. I was expecting trash.
I was expecting trash. I was like, maybe it's slightly better than Superman, but I was still thinking like, because I gave Superman a 1, so I was expecting this like a 3, 4 around there.
Yeah,
But nah. But it's better than Superman. I think it's better structured. I agree with you that it's more hopeful. There's not a billion characters that they shove in the movie, even in the end, for a shitty cameo. I like that each of the team kind of gets their own focus.
Yeah.
I really like the story structure. I think is the best part. The way they open, the way they were able to integrate these characters who have been around for 4 years instead of 3, like in Superman, but they showed it better.
Yeah.
It's not like
this feels like their 4th year.
Yeah. Where you didn't feel like you missed anything.
Yeah,
no, that's the other.
Whereas Superman, it says like it's his 3rd year, but it feels like his 1st year.
Yeah, and you didn't feel like you missed anything. You didn't see them get their ass kicked the entire time. I thought that even the way that people turn on them was done better because it makes more sense for them to turn on them in that sense versus in Superman, where it was like they were just fickle. Oh, we like you now. We hate you now. We like you now.
Yeah,
you know,
like Sue gives the people a speech, about like the importance of family and stuff like that, and like that's why she couldn't give up the baby, and then the public then starts to be like, you know what, she's got a point,
like because they don't, and I like that they don't even all turn on her. Some do, but it's like 50-50 in a way.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Overall, I like this movie. I'm agreeing with you. If there was a decent rating, I'd give it that. But I'll give it fantastic. And I guess if I had numbered it, I gave it an 8. No, 7. I'll stick with a 7. But it's a good movie.
If I were to number it, I would give it an 8, man.
Nice.
Like, I really like this movie. Like you were telling me that this feels like a phase 1, phase 2 Marvel movie. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's structured like that. I was like, oh, this is what Marvel used to actually be like.
Yeah.
I remember when, like, a superhero movie actually taking itself seriously, not clips every 5 seconds. There wasn't a moment in this movie where Reed was like, they'll handle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, there was still like moment in the movie where like, oh, he's got this. He can do that type thing. Like they all had something to do.
And I don't agree with the criticism. Oh, Sue, and it was all girl power. Girls get it done in the end. I don't agree with that.
No, I don't agree with that either.
I might agree with it the first time a little bit, but then the second time I'm like, you know what? No, they all. And Galactus wasn't beaten because I was seeing a lot of that. Oh, Galactus was beaten. Oh, he's not a threat now. I'm like, no, this isn't Kang in Ant-Man. Was it 3?
Yeah.
Ant-Man 3, where he legit got his ass kicked. No, he legit just got pushed into a portal. That's fucking it. If you think about it, they didn't beat him. Yeah. They kind of lucked out because if they didn't have a portal, he was gonna take that world. Let's just be real.
If that portal got destroyed or like something like that, Galactus would fuck him up.
Yeah, like, he would have taken the baby and probably even destroyed the world still. Yeah, we'd be done. Yeah. So yeah, I agree. Fantastic rating. It's probably the second best Fantastic Four movie after the 2005 one for me. Though I think that this has a better third act. That's the only. Calman and I will disagree on that.
But I never liked the 2005 movie, but okay, sure.
But Happy Gilmore beats this movie. I will say that, and Superman.
Oh man, dude. But yeah, that's our review. And so next week we're gonna review The Naked Gun.
Yeah, and I'm actually looking forward to that. The more I see of it, and the more marketing and the trailers I see, I'm actually sold on this movie. I'm really hopeful for this one.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this fucking movie. If it turns out to be garbage, I'm gonna crash out.
I'm gonna crash out too. 'Cause it's like, because I'm not gonna lie, I even told you, Happy Gilmore 2 kind of gave me a little faith that this could be good. I'm like, because I've been saying for a while, I want just a nice, good comedy that's not like an action comedy, a horror comedy, insert genre comedy. I just want a straightforward comedy.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this is good. So
Yeah, man, same, dude. I can't. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Naked Gun. But yeah, like but yeah, that's our review. Our next review is gonna be the Naked Gun, and hopefully Tyler and Gigawatt would be joining us for that one.
yep.
I know Tyler was sick and Gigawatt had to work this weekend, but yeah, I hope I hope they'll be there for the Naked Gun review. But yeah, and we'll catch you guys later.
Yeah. Later, guys.
Boy.